I've got your back. Let's get going then.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living. With this as Whiterun's priest of Arche, I spread his word whenever I'm able. In the meantime, most of my
I've got your back. I am at your command. Lead on.
I'm all... Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles. The blood... You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Here's to friendship, a gift. If you don't like it, too bad. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. back to work then. This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. It's back to work then.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
You're someone who can get looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Still here. I am at your command. Lead on.
Got some good pieces. Take a look. Until next time.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place.
Did you raise
of
your
others,
prices,
too.
Carlotta?
What is it?
Once I've
Dragons?
made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans,
Let me guess.
I'm going to buy
They're
the
saying
bannered
it's
mare
because
from
of this
Hulda.
trouble with the Stormcloaks?
Exactly. Road patrols were cut in half because the Jarl needed soldiers. Now the bandits are bolder than ever. They've been raiding the farms for
Farewell.
food, and supplies are scarcer than ever. Maybe I should sell swords and armor instead.
Maybe. But they wouldn't taste as good as a loaf of fresh-baked pumpernickel.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Are you still working at the
Fresh
bannered
baked.
mare in the
Some might
buildings
call
with
this
me?
junk. Me, I call them treasures.
And why shouldn't I?
Remember,
Just
fresh fruit
it's
and
not
vegetables
easy
every
being
day.
a woman in Skyrim, I know. I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Finest. Take a look. Take a look. Good hunting.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battle-born, they're in with the Imperials.
I'll be sure to bring
They
some
know
back
it
for you
too,
next time I go.
and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
These fruits and vegetables are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily, Nazim.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Take a look. Do come back. Stop! Thief! I'd even buy... One person's trash. You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call.
Wait.
I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong. Men... come to respect you, and maybe even fear you.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avrelstein, put that down. She's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know she's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So,
Can I help?
you're here to help? My brother Thorold, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me. I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorold can't be left to those monsters. What? You, alone, reasoning with the Thalmor? That's madness, friend. You're serious, aren't you? Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will. Forget Solitude or Windhelm. Whiterun was the crown jewel of Skyrim before... well, before... never mind.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. Battleborn is a name out of legend. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls. First into the fray, and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. You watch yourself out there.
There's a root here in Skyrim. Please tell me you have news of my son. You take care of yourself now.
Well met, kinsman. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with our... But Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Watch this. Eyes, traveler.
Well met, kinsman.
Shine. Trinkets for your good lady.
I don't have much of a reputation in Skyrim yet, but I'm working on that, one sweet lady at a time. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. Bribing me? Well, a bard does need to eat. On my ancestors' honor, I won't trouble sweet Carlotta again. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. I'm a bard. Trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. It's the leaving that's hardest,
careful.
I know.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
There's a
Ripe
rift
fruit and
here
fresh
in
vegetables for sale.
Can't neither magic
Really?
nor the passing of
You
time
convinced
make
that loot player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you.
The finest cuts,
Here's some
fresh
coin
from
for
the
your help.
wilds.
bits and baubles for sale.
Remember, fresh
Crafted by
fruit
the
and
best
vegetables every day.
blacksmith in Skyrim. Ev. Onslaught has come at last. The season unending. War without end.
Against its own people! So rise up.
Are those two at it again? Watch the eye. A fight. Nice!
What are you waiting for?
Going to enjoy killing you.
Die, damn you!
This should be good.
Ah, filthy you are! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Derva guide me. Ah! Oh! Yeah! Get
You
him.
think you
Kill him.
stand a chance?
Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Damn you! You dare fight a dun... Ah!
Someone do something.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion,
You don't belong here. What do you think you have to offer?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
we Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. Aye, we used to be fast friends, though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans, and we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions. But then Ulfred got rich and decided he and his kin were too good for us simple, backwards Nord folk. When the Troubles began, he took the Empire's side. We haven't spoken much since then. Oh, we've got an old saying. The Greymanes have lived in Whiterun since the first snows fell in Skyrim. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this old. We respect the old ways, the Nord ways. And the Greymane has worked the Skyforge since before the time of my grandfather's father. Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition. No, they used to be something. Nowadays, they just squabble amongst themselves. Take my advice and keep away. You look too smart to get caught up with this bunch. you get to be my age, you don't remember why you did much of anything. Only that it happened. I was done talking anyway.
This is a place for warriors, New Blood. What brings you here? Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. Mm-hmm.
You don't belong here. What do you think? Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is... forget it. You're not worth my time. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the Harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
This is a place for warriors, New Blood. What brings you here?
If Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. All right, then. Are you on the hunt?
What do you need?
You again. My brother Vilkas is thinking I need to train some more. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. The Companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. To hear Vignar tell it, we're a bunch of layabouts and useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life. and we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignor. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him. Farewell, my lady.
Hmm?
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
You again.
Oh? Got more to say? Need something?
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. I've been a good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear, but we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just wander in here and join us? There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword. You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden. To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jurgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect. I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak will vouch for you, I might have some work you could do. Aye.
A stranger comes to our hall. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on. The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You're mine! There you go!
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are. I suppose you have another question?
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman her own. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. Well done.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkis.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkis catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkis in a real fight? Whoa, ease up there. We're rough, but there's no need to kill a shield brother over a dispute. I like your fire, though. You'll make a fierce companion. Let us hunt together sometime. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
I can't keep helping you with everything.
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkis might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort. Good. Do not spare them your blade.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use of labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The Companions let me fight for gold, so I fight. It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts, I think.
I never thought they would actually... I avoid going to Eastmarch if I can. Something in the air. I think it's just fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. Skjor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment. To me, it means not having to answer foolish questions a second time. I can teach you a few things.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up.
I was the newest
Smell
companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much. All right then. I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Let me know if you see anything you like.